The McDonald's E.coli outbreak. So, evidently, there's some E. coli at McDonald's. Look what they say right here: slivered onions. They came from a single facility in Colorado. So, this was the Taylor Farms in Colorado. But I thought that onions and garlic and other such things had antimicrobial, antifungal, antibiotic. Typically, onions aren't having this type of stuff. People use onions to help them get over colds and other viruses because of the anti-inflammatory properties and other things. Immune system help. So, what could brought all this E. coli to these onions? Well, we know dog feces is packed full of E. coli. So let's go over to the Taylor Farms and see what's up. So here's one of the articles that I got my information from. Colorado, possible E. coli. This tells me it was at Taylor Farms over there in Colorado Springs. So let's go over to Colorado Springs. So here's the Taylor Farm. Look at all these dog parks. Dog park, dog park, dog park, dog park. And of course, you know, dog owners will let their dogs shit everywhere else. Anywhere there's any open space. Got all these dog parks. Oh, you know these places are full of feces and piss everywhere. Dog owners are not cleaning up after themselves. You can just, it's giving me a little map. You can walk from the dog park over to Taylor Farms. So these dogs are eating other dogs' turds, kissing their owners on the face. The owners are rubbing the dogs all over the place. And then where do they go? Probably a lot of these dog owners work at Taylor Farms. Could the E. coli come from all those turd particles that dog owners have on them? I don't know. I look at a lot of these little E. coli things, and then if you look around, it's like, where did it come from? I mean, lots of feces. So let's go over to something else now. Did you know that Colorado is one of the worst states for dog poop complaints? Oh, yeah. 15.4 annual complaints. Colorado leads the nation with dog poop complaints. So many of the trails and local sidewalks, people take pictures of it, and it's just dog poop all over the place. In the bag, out of the bag. People say it always smells like dog poop in some areas. All types of articles about this. The parks, people don't pick up after their dog. And so this gets into the water, this gets into the air, this gets onto the surface of our clothing. We go and work in food service environments, and we bring all this feces everywhere. So is it really any surprise that those onions had E. coli on them when you're right there in like a little metropolitan center of all these dog owners? It's unpleasant and unsanitary. Temporary closed Longmont Dog Beach. So Colorado has had some of the worst problems from dog poop. They're even trying to use DNA testing to go after owners. Can you imagine? They're putting your tax money into DNA so they can go find the owners. Or they could just not allow people to have dogs. Just take their freaking dogs away. The sure would be a lot nicer place. Have a look at this Inside Edition video if you get a chance. Let me just do a little keyword search of the transcript. Let's do E. coli. Whoopsie. Oh, well, there it is. E. coli. E. coli is a big part of this. Sorry, weird internet loading there. E. coli and many other things are all over these dogs. Fungus, bacteria. They test all the feet of these dogs, and the dogs are all over on their beds, all up in their houses. They test the other dog, more bacteria. So if a dog owner works at that factory and they're handling onions and they don't completely sanitize their clothing and their shoes and their body and their hair and their purse and their phone and their freaking everything on their body, They go home to these dogs and they live like a common dog owner does, and they're just bringing E. coli after E. coli with every little molecule of dog feces that they bring into that factory. So yeah, there you go. I'm thinking they need to see how many dog owners live in that factory and do a survey like they did on that Inside Edition. He was crazy about this. They're gonna be McDonald's is gonna get lawsuits over this. So they're gonna have to raise their prices. They're gonna have to lower their wages at McDonald's to cover these lawsuits. And there's a good chance that this came from dogs. And that's just another example of how our society pays for all of these extra bacteria and sicknesses that dogs bring into our life.